Never hate another person. You never know what could happen. Children of the Holocaust, Life in Camp by Kaitlyn Hansen. I have Children of the Holocaust, Life in the Camp, and it tells you about how they get treated in the camps. It also tells you about what it was like in the camps and that you never want to be in there. I chose this because I wanted to learn of how they were treated in the camps. Now I want you guys to learn how they were treated. Now that I know what it is about, I can teach it to you guys. How this relates to the Holocaust is that these children were in the concentration camps, which were part of the Holocaust, where Hitler put all of the people he didn't like. Some of these children survived the concentration camps. Some of these children were babies being born in a death zone. Explanation of topic. This topic is trying to tell us not to be disrespectful to others. These children went through some hard times during the Holocaust. All the children ate were little foods. If they were lucky, they would find black bread and parts of a potato skin. Most of these children were just skin and bones. You could see their ribs, spine, technically every bone.
Among the 2,819 liberated Auschwitz inmates, there were 180 children. 52 of them were under 8 years of age. How could they survive this hell? They managed to survive because they were wanted for medical research instead of mice and rabbits. But the German murderers with medical degrees were only keen on a particular kind of children. They wanted to experiment on twins. Twins were the special research material of Dr. Mengele and Dr. Schmitz. Children who did not belong to that category were simply murdered. The infants were known by the numbers on their little hands.
Finally here tonight, a story that begins at the end of World War II. Two people, one of them caught in the horror of the concentration camps, the other, a man who arrived on the side of the liberators. Now, almost 70 years later, their story has come full circle. We get the story tonight from NBC's Rahima Ellis.
I never forget it.
At almost 90 years old, Marcia Kruzman is still haunted by the horrors of the Holocaust she lived through as a teenager.
We didn't exist to them. We've been just air, pushed to death, kill, murder. You cannot imagine this.
Kruzman spent 5 years in concentration camps. She was even forced to dig her own father's grave.
They murdered him in front of me, and I have to put the wood on top of him and burn him because they didn't want to leave the evidence. It's hard to talk about these things.
Her brother and her mother also killed. At 18 years old, Kruzman weighed just 68 pounds. In 1945, she was at Mauthausen, standing in a line of people being led to their death when the Americans arrived.
You do not want to be like these kids. Unless you just want to eat potato skins and black bread, go right ahead. I for sure would not want you to be like these kids. I wish some of these kids had help. Thank you.